Okay. 89 Batman, awesome. Batman Returns, find it underrated and I love it. Batman Forever, nostalgic. I like it. Batman and Robin, one of the greatest comedies ever made. This is one of the greatest movies of all time. I'm not joking. This movie is everything. So good. Anyway, I gotta keep going. I could talk about it all day, though. And of course, this one's great too. Love The Dark Knight. But everyone knows that. We know it's great. Johnny Rises. I like it. You know, it's underrated. Plus, Bane, come on. He's great. Another great movie. I love the Lego Batman movie so much. Another masterpiece right here. Amazing. And I guess, well, it does involve Batman. I like it. I actually find this one a little underrated in some ways. I have my problems with it, but it's enjoyable. And Ben Affleck is a really good Batman. So, and of course we have Zack Snyder's Justice League, which I like too. It's good. Ben Affleck's great. We will never talk about the other one though. And as for my favorite Batman, well, I'll give you a hint. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do, that defines me. I know someone's gonna comment. Very I'm gonna shut off. Oh, your door. I had to. Sorry, I had to cut out a little bit. I wasn't really proud of what was going on earlier. Nothing bad. I just I didn't think I was articulating things well. Okay, but anyway, so I just got out seeing The Batman, and what did I think of it? I liked it. It was actually really good. I have some problems though, though nothing major really. It's just more of a pacing and such. I mean, the pacing isn't bad by any means. It's just, it was a bit, I guess a bit slower compared to some of the other Batman films. Which I think both is a good thing and a bad thing. I don't know. I guess it really depends on the pace, on how you take it, because unlike the previous Batman films, this one focuses more on the detective elements, and I thought that was great to see, because it's nice to finally see more of the detective elements come into play, and Batman trying to figure out what's going on with the Riddler and how, you know, what's his plan, you know. And I thought a lot of it was compelling, but then there are points where I'm thinking, okay, where is this all going? Or, you know, okay, what does this have to do with, you know, this and that? Thankfully, when it got to the end, it made sense, and I thought, okay, now I see what you mean. So, you know, you have to trust it a little bit, and thankfully, it was worth it. You know, it was satisfying to see how it all played through. So, but sorry, God, there's so many things to talk about. Also, another thing about the movie. The movie is nearly 3 hours long. Which, again, as I mentioned, like I said, the pacing's a bit slow, so you're going to feel the length a little bit, but nothing too bad. You know, like I said, it depends on, your mileage may vary. But, so let's get into the cast. How's Robert Pattinson as Batman? Amazing. He is great as Batman. God, I will say this. I love the voice. The costume, I'm still a little mixed on it. It's not a bad costume by any means. I think it looks pretty good for what it is. But I really love. I like the cowl. I like the the mask. I love the cape. There's some stuff he does with the suit, which I don't want to get into detail, but I will say some of the gadgets he uses were awesome, and some of it actually reminded me of the Arkham games. So that was great, as I love the Arkham games. So. That was nice to see. And also Batman in this movie is brutal. Like, the action sequences, which I'll get to in a moment, man, I don't know how those guys can get up from that. He was just like pounding them to the ground. It was insane, but it was so much fun to watch. And there's so many cool shots of him just, you know, in the dark, you know, just prowling at night, and you know, waiting for the right time to strike. And which I have to mention, the cinematography of this movie is outstanding. I don't know. There were so many shots where I was thinking to myself, wow, that would be a great wallpaper image on my phone or my on my laptop. You know, it was so cool. Oh my god. What else? Also, I have to mention, this is the biggest surprise, and okay, so I have to mention this. I hate Riddler in general, mainly because of the Batman Arkham games. If you play them, you'll know what I mean. Because he's such a big, egotistical a-hole. He's just the worst. However, in this movie, he terrified me. Guys, I cannot tell you how scary he was in this movie. There are times where I was getting chills and just on the edge of my seat wondering what's going to happen next. So, I was like shocked. And also, no Riddler trophies, thankfully. No Riddler trophies. Ugh, God. But, oh my God. Riddler was horrifying, but in the best ways possible. I loved him so much. He was really good. And Paul Dano, the guy who plays him, fantastic. He was so good. Every scene he was in, my eyes were glued. Wow, he was fantastic. This is probably my favorite version of the character so far. As for Catwoman, played by Zoe Kravitz, I really liked her too. I thought she was great. But I don't think she necessarily hit the more. I don't think she's a Michelle Pfeiffer, because Michelle Pfeiffer, I think she's just so good. But I really liked Zoe in the role. She was sympathetic. Her motivations. Which actually, speaking of motivations, everyone in the movie, all the main characters like Batman, Riddler, Catwoman, everyone has motivations, and you understand why they're doing the things they're doing. I like that it's not clear cut. It's quite morally gray in some ways with certain characters. Well, some are clearly on the wrong, like Riddler, but you understand why they're doing what they're doing, and I appreciated that. But quickly back to Catwoman. But I just wanted to mention that Catwoman I really liked, and her chemistry with Batman was a lot of fun to watch. There's a really cool fight that happens between the two, and then there's a really nice scene with them where they're kind of exchanging, and they're both trying to understand each other, Batman and Catwoman, and it was something I wanted to see. Them actually trying to understand each other, and they both want the same thing, but they have different ways of approaching it. So I'm glad that they got that right, and I really like their dynamic with one another, and they actually do develop as characters, and I love that. And I liked how with Catwoman also, but from other situations, Batman you would see his more softer side, and I like that because Batman isn't just some guy that beats our criminals and is awesome. No, like he's someone that does care ultimately. He's so I like that they showed a bit more of a softer side. And I gotta talk about a Penguin who played by Colin Farrell. He was great. He's not in the movie a whole lot. I mean, he's in it enough, but he's not the main villain. Well, first Riddler's the main villain, but oh my god. Colin Farrell was really funny in the role. He was over the top at times, but in the best way. And I just loved how intense he got at times. So I thought it was a lot of fun to watch and interact with the other characters. And and also there's a really awesome car chase that happens, which I have to talk about. The action sequences, they're honestly some of the best in any of the Batman films. I'm not even exaggerating. It is. I think I've lost count how many times my jaw dropped and how many times I screamed of how awesome it was. Seriously, Batman does some stuff that makes you go, whoa! It's crazy. Some of the stuff he does. It's. Oh my god. I'm stuck. It was crazy, some of the stuff he was doing, but again, it was great. And also, in some of the ways he uses the gadgets, that also really added to it. But man, the action was so good. Also, the score by Michael Giacchino was great too. I mean, it was a little. I don't know if it's something really I would listen to on its own, but the main theme, the one that goes dun 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 dun. dun dun dun. Really well done. And also, there's a really nice love melody with Batman and Catwoman. That was really well done too. Just the score is really good. It really added a lot to the film, and I really liked how I don't know. It was just so good. The score. So I'm trying to figure out what else really stood out to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's really much else to it. Also, just a quick thing. No post-credit scene. Well, sort of. I don't know if it's really worth staying through it though, but that's just me. But yeah, no. Overall, though, I'd say the movie was really good. The movie was a little slow at times, but the plot was compelling enough for me to kind of keep going, and all the performances are really good. Also, Batman's voice in the movie is amazing. I think Robert had it really well done. It was the right balance of scary and, you know, it's not over the top like with Christian Bale's voice. Again, I love Christian Bale. He's my favorite Batman. I'm just saying, you know, because he got a little over the top times. But yeah, I love the. Yeah, I loved the. Yeah, it was awesome. So overall, I really liked it. Again, I love the action of the movie. All the acting is really good. Batman is well portrayed here. I like that he isn't some invincible god or anything like that. Catwoman's great. Penguin's a lot of fun. Riddler is terrifying. It's well made. There's a lot of intense moments. There were some parts that genuinely frightened me a little bit, and yeah, it was awesome. If you can, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth it. Though I don't think it quite reaches the heights of Batman Begins, at least for now. I still think Batman Begins is the best one for me, but this movie I still think was really good and a lot of fun to watch. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first impressions of the movie. Sorry it was long, but I had a lot to say. It was, you know. All right, hope you enjoyed my thoughts on the movie, and I'll see you around. Stay safe. Bye.